Are dog head tilts really a sign of intelligence, or are we just reading too much into their behavior? You might not like the answer, and the truth just might surprise you. It's more controversial than you think. Let's break it down because this isn't just about intellect or cuteness. It's about how your dog's brain really works. First, let's address the obvious. Dogs tilt their heads to hear better. Their ear anatomy allows them to pinpoint the direction of a sound, and tilting their head changes the angle, making it easier to locate and interpret noises. But here's where it gets interesting. A study from ELT University in Hungary found that dogs with strong problem-solving skills tend to tilt their heads more frequently, especially when trying to understand what their owners are saying. So when your dog tilts their head during, "Do you want a treat?" they're not just being cute. They're actually processing and problem-solving, but it goes further than that. The tilt isn't just about sound, it's also about vision. Dogs have long muzzles, and for some breeds, this can block their line of sight. Tilting their head helps them get a better view of your face, body language, or even the treat in your hand. Think of it like shifting your head to see around a corner, except your dog's doing it to read your emotions and intentions. Now, here's where it gets controversial. But before I get into this part, please do like and subscribe. This will be a big help to support this channel. Some experts argue that the head tilt is a learned behavior, not an instinctive one. If you awe and reward your dog every time they tilt their head, they quickly learn that this move gets them attention and possibly snacks. It's like they're saying, if I do this, they melt. Easy win. Others, however, believe the tilt is purely an adaptive behavior that's hardwired into their communication toolkit. Personally, I think it's a little of both. Dogs are smart enough to manipulate us, but they're also genuinely trying to understand what we're saying and feeling. Let's not forget about emotion. Dogs are masters of empathy, and the head tilt might be their way of showing they're engaged with you. Think about the last time someone tilted their head while you were talking. It probably made you feel like they were listening closely, right? Dogs might be tapping into that same dynamic, using the tilt to build a deeper bond with you. And honestly, it works. But here's a curveball. Not all dogs tilt their heads, and that doesn't mean they're less intelligent or less empathetic. Some breeds, particularly flat-faced ones like pugs or bulldogs, may not tilt as much because they don't have the same muzzle obstruction or ear positioning. So if your dog isn't a tilter, don't take it personally. They're still paying attention in their own way. Let me share a quick story. My dog Luna tilts her head every time I say her name in a high-pitched voice. It's like she's trying to figure out if I'm calling her for a walk, a treat, or just to mess with her. One day I tried experimenting with random phrases like banana pancakes and quantum physics. Same tilt, same intense focus. It's like she's thinking, I don't know what that means, but I'll figure it out. Whether it's instinct or learned behavior, it's impossible not to feel connected when she does it. So, what's the takeaway? The head tilt isn't just cute, it's a window into your dog's mind. Whether they're trying to hear you better, see your face, or figure out what you want, it's proof of how much effort they put into understanding us. And that's something worth appreciating. Have you ever noticed your dog tilting their head at a specific word, sound, or gesture? What do you think they're trying to figure out? Drop your stories in the comments. I'd love to hear what makes your dog tilt their head. And check out our next video for more on hidden dog behaviors. You'll learn how your dog picks up on feelings you didn't even realize you were showing.